Hello! We are doing a review on the Crusader Active Armor and water softener system that we got. We got the Pro Series water softener with the Active Armor to protect the pipes in our house. The house is really, really old. It was built in the 1940s.
1943, I think.
1943. And all of the piping is original. So we had steel and cast iron piping throughout the entirety of the house that had never had anything done to it for the last 80 years. Kind of a big deal. Also the reason why we decided to go with the ProGuard specifically. And so now we're going to talk a little bit about how it went.
Active Armor.
Right, Active Armor, not ProGuard. Everybody needs ProGuard, and you should get some too. Active Armor, on the other hand, is a slightly different experience. So we ended up getting the Pro Series water softener, the Deluxe, and it's been great. Since we've gotten it, I guess nothing but good things to say on that.
Pretty instantaneously, you jump in the shower and all of a sudden you need a lot less shampoo and it suds up amazingly. I think ours was at 12 hardness. 12
Our
ppm?
water, yeah, something like 12 or 13 grams of hardness.
And then afterwards, so like we went from really hard to softened water and like we only needed like one pump of shampoo and all of a sudden our hair was sudsing up where we needed like maybe 3 or 4 pumps of shampoo before. I noticed, I do the laundry, and I noticed pretty immediately that the laundry smelled clean when I was done with it.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, clean smelling laundry. And also the dishwasher is able to do its job a lot better. We noticed a lack of spotting pretty immediately. I haven't used
Cleaning aid, or the anti-spotting
rinse aid?
agent, rinse aid.
Rinse aid. I
That's
haven't
the
used
word.
rinse aid since we started using the water softener. I've been very happy.
And it's been better since, like, without the rinse aid and with the water softener has been cleaner than without the water softener and with the rinse aid. So
I would say that too. So in general, there's a pretty significant difference right off the bat that you can notice. And after a few months, we had, as you can imagine, quite a buildup of hard water deposits, especially around like our shower head. You can do the vinegar thing and try and soak it and get it off, but it gradually just started coming off all on its own. And
after the water softener.
After the water softener.
And you could definitely tell, well, better said, that was after the Active Armor. The water softener didn't do a ton, but the Active Armor was the phosphates that were in it that they'll talk to you about and that are super cool and fancy, were peeling away all the hardness from around. We can't tell exactly how great it is in the pipes because the pipes are kind of hard to see in. But with the faucet that we have in our shower, the shower head, as well as the spray nozzle that you get in your kitchen, we saw that whereas before there was a lot of buildup and a lot of streams were pointing in the wrong direction and you might spray it forward and you get a stream that goes horizontal, after about 4 to 6 months, all of those streams had cleared up and the holes were actually open and all the hardness had broken down and had worn away from inside those parts. So what we could see, the Active Armor did its job for sure. And if it did the same thing or is doing the same thing to the pipes, then we'll have probably 20 to 30% more pipe to work with, because that's about how much corrosion and buildup we had inside our pipes before the Active Armor, which is good. That's great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One thing I wanted to mention is the reason we chose Crusader is because with our house being so old, they didn't really put a lot of crawl space under our house.
It's tiny.
Yeah, minuscule, tiny. And Crusader was actually one of the first salespeople.
The only
salesperson who actually was like, okay, well, let's take a look at what's under this house. So when they told us, yeah, we can pipe your house to add the
water softening and
the
drains and everything.
When they told us that, we actually believed them. Everyone else is like, yeah, we can get someone in there to set your house up and fix it up. But Crusader actually did get in there. And
first day, came in, they got in, they took a look at it. They were freaked out, just like we were. But hey, they got it done.
Yeah, they did it anyways, and they did a wonderful, amazing job. We couldn't have been happier with the company.
Yeah.
So. I have had the water softener for a year. I don't regret it. I am in love with it. And if I could do it again, I would. And I would choose Crusader.
And we can't say specifically, we haven't done the math on how much money and soap and other stuff it has saved us. We definitely know it has been saving us because we've seen how much less we use, but we can't give a positive this much money savings or negative or anything. So, but we definitely have noticed that less has been used, and based on that, we've probably spent about a third of the amount that we normally would have spent on soaps and detergents over the last year.
And elbow grease, cleaning.
Yeah, and just cleaning in general. Yeah, time has been saved. And then we also have had one visit from Crusader. I thought we'd talk about that too. We wanted to just make sure everything was good. We had the warranty has been great. With the deluxe edition, we got a 2-year, 8-year, 2.8, something like that, where they'll do everything for 2 years and everything's covered for 8 with some minor inclusions. And they came out, they found that due to a power outage, we'd had an issue. Hey, I know. We'd had an issue, and it had messed with our water softener that was causing some settings to go awry. And they came out, took a look at everything, double-checked all of our water, made sure the Active Armor was running the way it should, made sure that everything was set up properly, spent some time with us making sure that everything was going great, and it was. So we noticed after the changes to the settings, some immediate improvements in the water softening, and the water actually got even better. So that's great. And it was painless. Just set up an appointment, texted, got an appointment verification, talked with them a little bit, and spent, 45 minutes, got everything figured out. No pain, no money, because it was all covered under the warranty. So that was great. I think that is about it. So in general, we have had no regrets. We've enjoyed, right? No regrets? No regrets.
If we were to give it a star rating, I don't normally give 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 for no reason. I haven't had any negative thoughts or things that would detract from a good score. So I would say 10 out of 10 for me.
I'd say that whatever the cost was, we feel that it has been worth it. And that's all that really matters. So we thank Crusader for helping us get everything figured out and being the one company that we actually trusted to do it all. Oh, and they were great with questions. If you ever have any questions and you're unsure, they're super low pressure and super great at answering them, because I had 1 billion and they answered them all. So thanks again, Crusader, and hope you guys enjoy your hunt for your next water softener.